be doing anything. He should be in a wheelchair, or be paralyzed, or be hunched over totally, but he's not. His back has stopped. All the x-rays show it's stopped. It's not bending over, and he has pain, believe me. My husband has a lot of pain, and then he has to take care of me, you know. But God brought me out of everything I was just to take care of him for you. And then it's like it hit me, and we're going, why God? It's because God will let you go through different things. Yeah. When he went through that and everybody saw it, people got saved. Yeah. Just like over the faith. So, you know, my God can't complain. He was used as an instrument of God.
Thank you, Jesus.
He might have pain, but he was used.
Yes.
So, you know, when you're used by God, be happy no matter what it is. That's why I no longer ask for people to pray for my seizures to stop. We did that, and they had a big prayer thing, and they stopped. And I had 3 heart attacks after that. Bam, bam, bam. And the doctor said, your seizures are like a pop-off valve. It releases all the stress, and it saves your heart. So why? Exactly. That's why I ask for something that God's already fixed. That's right. So that's what we do. So now, can't outdo God for whatever He's going to do for you. So when something comes up to you, like with my husband, we just battled it. We lost our business. Because me and my daughter didn't do what my husband did, quality. We can spray furniture, we can do caning on the chairs, because we had an antique shop where we done refinished antiques and repairing. But we couldn't do what my husband done with the spraying and the refinishing and all this. He had a technique. But when we closed it, you know, God took care of it. He always has. Yes. But when he filed disability, all that money we made, government wasn't going to give it to us. Well, about it. So they just say, well, we're just going to search for this, and it'll take a while. They gave him a little back pay and give him a check and send you on. Well, we've been like that, and he works. And when he works, we file. People think it's stupid because he's disabled, and we're paying federal income tax. And then they go and they take it out of his check, because they'll offset it. When Social Security called us like 3 weeks ago and said this is very unusual, but because we found out, you know, you had all this money back where you were, you should have been getting it and your disability a different way, so we're just going to retire you early. So when they retire him, it means he can work now. They're not going to take it out of his retirement if we don't go over a certain amount. Where before, whatever he made, we had to pay it back. Yeah. And people say, why do you do that? Because, you know, you have to pay taxes. Yeah. You cannot go and just work and get a check and then work too. Now, he gets to work in retirement. And then when God started doing that, I was telling the sisters how we went early Christmas shopping. God just started giving double. Yeah. God just started blessing stuff and showing us, okay, I've got your back. You're now on early retirement. You're going to do this and do that. Your life's going on because you have a ministry. I don't want any more hassle. And still, when you get the phone call, and you're going, God, but we thought you put us in a place. We thought we had a peaceful home to come and relax and enjoy the service. And while we were home this morning, God said, it was showing me in the scripture, you know, when David and Goliath, when he went out to fight the giant, everybody else thinking he's crazy. Yeah. And what did he go out there with? One out of a rock, bam. You know. Yep. So that's what we had to come in and come, and I will tell you now, you may not, the person that will tell us to leave and not have say so will be the man of God. Yep. Because he's over here, over the church. That's right. And if I come here and say, because we have to have a place we believe in to pay our tithes, to give our tithes and worship in the church. And a man of God that we believe in and everything he says. And there is nothing in his family that I could ever find that was not of God. And in my opinion, I'm going to say this, because they know nothing about what I'm going to say. Their son is going through a hard time. Nobody even thinks about this. Their children are. Now they're being punished for something that is unnecessary. Everybody in this church needs to get his address. Send him a love letter, a Christmas card. I'm doing it. I'm not saying it for recognition. I'm saying it because of love. If it was my son, I would want him to have that love. He's away from home. And they have to separate their family for holidays. That's just not of God. And anybody that is backing that up, they need to search their heart. You know, they're out of order. So, you know, that's why I said I had to come tonight. I love everybody here. And I hope that we're here for a long time. We don't join churches, but this is the closest that we will be as joining. And the simple reason is our ministry, but God seems to be changing it. But when you have a church, your ministry should not take you out of that church all the time. And I couldn't do and say, okay, I want to help with this, I want to help with that, because then I'm going to commit myself to something in the church, and then my ministry will take me out. I can't do it. So if you have a ministry, you can't hold an office in the church. It's that simple. But one's going to give. You can't do both. So right now, we know our music ministry is, we're not going to quit singing. We're not love to sing. But our ministry is not like it was. I don't know how it's going to go. And I know God's going to let it stop. But I know we're here more than we're going to be anywhere else. So I'm sorry if you don't like what I do now. But it's probably here to stay, like my personal marriage. He ain't got no choice. He got a reason. He knows, and I mean, now the MS has really taken a toll, and I do request y'all's prayer because it is getting to where I can't do anything. We've got the wheelchair back out because walking in my kitchen takes my breath. It exhausts me. It did tonight, and what got me was I love my sister, and I was every ounce. I closed my eyes and like wanted to sleep all the way up, and I wanted to be here. And when you walk in, you start getting strength. Because I didn't think I could stand up here this long. And you go, and it was a blessing because you keep hearing the gentle girl get up. And each time she gets up, she got a little longer. A little longer. She'll get up again, and it'll be longer. And, you know, y'all better watch out because the wind will take over. You better be getting up and doing your job. That's right. Because, honey, we right there beside you, and if what you like in, we're going to take it. That's right. You know, because